Alright, we're out of the dumpster. We're gonna see if we're gonna get stopped by the cops. Because as we were pulling in here, there goes a car that way. That was definitely a cop. So, as I told James, well, if you leave, you're definitely getting pulled over. You stay in here, we're gonna get pulled over. So, either way, we'd end up talking to a cop. He's probably gonna swing over here when he's done with whatever call he's on. I didn't bring my scanner, so I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, James saw. Oh yeah, come on, BX right there. Oh yeah, there's some right here. Oh yeah, it's got the wire in it. There's more under this drywall.
Oh, we just towed her out, some chucking shit in it.
Alright, I just want to show you guys that real quick. I'm gonna get set up here. Alright, so we brought the tote, one of the small toters. So I just seen another SUV. I'm pretty sure it's a cop. But if it was a slick top. So, alright. I guess I brought the smaller toter. Bring it out, throw the crap in, and strap her down. Make life easier when we get back to the house because we're gonna have to put it in the tote anyways. We can't get downstairs and process it, so it makes life easier. And most of this has the wire in it, which is good. I'm saying that's a perfect place because James literally works right there. So it's, you know, a dumpster you can't miss when you're leaving. So unless you go the other direction.
Yeah, like yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It had carpet in it.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of BX. There, you want my headlamp?
Oh, it is.
Alright. Always the one that comes prepared.
Well, they're in the middle.
I don't know. Probably would be easier for some of this to go in the truck. Ooh. Oh. Okay, it's just such a freaking tangled mess. Some random Romex, something in. Oh yeah, this is the score. Okay, just thanks. Probably should have brought the cable cutters. Really knocked the whole tote over. Oh yeah. Really not easier. Oh, it seems like this piece goes on for freaking ever. wish we had our 65 because that would have made this much easier. But 65 is full of aluminum, so. We didn't go to the scrapyard yesterday, so it didn't get emptied, so it is what it is. Now, the cable cutters have been so much easier. Some of these are absolutely massive pieces. They're like this tote's full. Yeah, well, the tote's full. You're putting crap in the tote, it's just falling right out. So that's definitely not like the greatest wire. I've had better VX wire than this. I've had thicker stuff, but it's just the way my light's going. Like on that piece of BX, every time I come over here, I don't know if it's a light, I just see like a black spiral. I think it's just the light. I thought it was like a spider or something. No, it's just the way the light's hitting it, I think. Oh crap, this is high. Yeah, hopefully drywall installation. Well, that's good. That means they're ripping wire out.
This looks like it was sitting here.
And it's definitely good. See drywall installation on the demo. So that means they're ripping wires out. They're doing it now. Pick up some of this drywall that they left. That was a freaking screw when I first came out. Kicked a screw. So, kind of pick up some of this drywall. Because obviously, I'm gonna mess with. They're ripping it out. Alright, not bad. I think that'll about do it. Not bad. Oh, there we go. Little 4-banger right there. Yeah, see, like, it's not the thickest wire, but it's probably still strip worthy. Of course, we just turned in all that very bright last week, and now we go out and find tons of it. So this will probably be like a weekend project. Like the last time we had a super huge BX haul like this, just make it a weekend project, spend all the time stripping it and, you know, pulling it out of the casing, untangling it, and stripping it. So, a nice little weekend project. Alright, so that's, I think, kind of about it. Maybe. So, okay. Noises tell me otherwise. Oh. Oh, there's another. There's more. There's some more along some conduit that doesn't have wire in it. Steel conduit. So he throws it in over there where I can't reach it. Yeah. I can't really reach that unless I go in the middle. I didn't bring tools or anything either. I can't really reach that. Oh, okay, good. Now, where's my set? That's really quite high. Ugh. Stuck in my hat. Put my hat back. We'll check in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's leap year. Leap day. So we'll check in tomorrow because it'll be Friday. See what they do before the weekend. And then probably check back in. Well, I'll check in daily.
The ambulance.
Well, yeah, we are up the street from the ambulance headquarters. Might be shift change. It's almost midnight.
Probably midnight about now.
Well, I don't know when their shift change is.
1:50.
Because I know for the town cops, their shift changes at 4 and midnight. I don't know when the one mornings is. I'm never up early enough to figure it out. But it's probably like 8 if I had to guess. Alright, we'll figure out where we're shoving this. And we'll get it home. Like I said, James literally works right there. So this will be checked every day. I'm sure Dave will come over here at some point. He'll run this route until find a dumpster and probably find nothing. Oh, there's a bunch of other random crap that was in a bin that fell over, so
Yeah.
there's other random crap. Yep. Alright. Keep it rolling because I'm pretty sure that's the top right there. Yep, that's the cop. I don't think you guys can see.
Going straight.
Thing. Doesn't care. Going straight. Alright, works for me. Alright, so we went through, we're about halfway done. We went through all the stuff that was in the tote. Brought this bin down here. And this is going to be a disaster. And you see there's a little bit of Romex randomly mixed in here, tied into the boxes. Because this one's more difficult because it's got boxes. So we're going to have to obviously work around. So, oh, there we go.
Shorty.
There we go. That made life a little easier. There's a huge piece of freaking Romex that's all tied into that box. And
That box. Just.
so far that's the trash, all the plastic sheathing, a little bit of steel, this mess, and then this is all the stuff that we're putting all the
yeah.
wire to strip. And it goes, let's say, it starts pretty much here and goes, some pieces wrap all the way around, because there's pieces too we've had to chop up, because there's no way we could do it with the drill or anything, so I had to chop them up. And that's, the other Slim Jim is completely full of aluminum. While we were emptying the toter out, and we're going to put it in there now, the rest of it's going to go in there, in the 48. So, we've been at it for about an hour and 40 minutes, and this with James doing a half hour of processing before now. Starting it before I was down here to help, so I got about another hour, 'cause it's about 2 o'clock now, so I got about another hour, and then he'll be on his own for the rest of this, because we do want to time it and weigh him up to see if it really was worth stripping this thin crap. Like I said, you can barely even see it on the camera.
Yeah, it's like all 14 gauge.
It's very crappy. So we'll see in the end what it's all worth.
It's gonna be fun stripping this by myself. Might
Yeah.
take the vacuum, kind of like set it up on the backside, like take a piece and let it suck it up.
Okay, that'll be his problem. Because like I said, I only got about another hour, like hour and a half if I want to push it before I have to go to work. And then James will be on his own to start stripping this. Pretty much how it went last time when we had that huge BX haul. James, of course, that time he did most of it himself. But
Yeah, I got the whole bunch.
this, yeah, he did most of it himself. So, let's get cracking. Alright, so hopefully you could see somewhat the time lapse. I know James a lot of times was kind of super far away, but that's just is what it is with the GoPro, so. Yeah, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Just take it, just strip it all out of the aluminum. And as you can see, that last piece we were struggling, and that was a piece that, a lot of it was kind of, it was like this. It was already pulled apart, so. I just cut that part out of the rest of it, and then save that for last. So. And also the stick broke and the tower of wire collapsed, so had to fix that. So it's 3 o'clock now, so that took, say, an hour to finish off that other can. There's still this little bit of Romex right there, and then clean up the couple of pieces out of the boxes and that. So that's probably like another 10 minutes worth of work. So, no, the one battery says it's charged. We'll see about that. So that's that. And like I said, next part is stripping. Lots of stripping, which that'll be great. So most of the can of the 48 is full. And that's it. There's the whole Slim Jim that's overflowing. Another box right there. Like I said, that. Oh, and the one part where I went like that in front of it with that piece, we took it from the vise, wrapped it all the way around to the chimney, which is about the same. It is about equal to where that is. And so that was a massive piece that we had to cut up. So, let's see some of the big pieces. So we got the stripper mounted up on that little platform, so you can just slap it in the vise, and then you can just run the wire through, and you know, kind of sit behind here like we did last time, and kind of pull the sheathing off and put the bare bright into a trash can. We'll probably use that one, and then just keep throwing the trash in here. And use the Slim Jim for the trash. So, and with this Romex too, this is one part where it's got sliced, so it's partially stripped already. So, but so I guess we'll show you like the end result. We don't really need to keep time lapsing the entire damn thing. Because like I said, I only got about a half hour more before I need to go to work, so we'll kind of get a little cleaned up here and pull the scrap out and that, and we'll start stripping. Alright, so that is pretty much 95% of the stripping done. There's still like this little bit of small stuff. And then there's a couple of sections where, you know, like this, where it was partially stripped, but it didn't get cut all the way, and kind of just a mess. So there's still that. That's probably like another 10-15 minutes. Same with like the other couple random pieces, and then any other random stuff that can be stripped. It's probably like another 20 minutes of work. But we are at, so far, I'm looking at it upside down, 5.5 hours between starting to take all the wire out of the casing, stripping it all, and then obviously we need to clean up the giant mess of plastic. We were kind of just throwing it just to get it out of the way. Throwing it, get it out of the way. Ended up getting the barrel. This one I stopped recording, so that's about another. So it's about a half this barrel, and then this one. You see, it was starting to get, you know, full and just too hard to keep up with. So I had to get the other barrel. And then, like I said, there's just plastic absolutely everywhere. Say, how hot is this?
So she's fine.
That's a little warm. It's about no warmer than my GoPro gets.
Good girl.
Yeah, about no warmer than the GoPro gets. So I got, like I said, all that aluminum there, all that over there. This giant mess copper. And then, like I said, that little bit more, which is probably another couple pounds. It's not a big
shit. What's leaking?
A big deal. Yeah, what is leaking? Oh, that's where that came from.
The copper sulfate.
I seen the puddle over there. I was wondering what the hell that was from. I say, stuff getting knocked over because of the barrel. Like, I know I dropped my snips. I'm sure I've seen it drop them 10 times because it's right on the edge like that. So sometimes the wire will come over and just smack it right off. Alright, well, we'll have to clean that up. Clean this up. And, to get a weight on what all the garbage at least, and like maybe the garbage probably in the aluminum. The bare bright, we don't really need to weigh it right this minute, because when we turn it into the scrapyard, that'll pretty much, whatever the weight of that is what it is. There's no other bare bright lying around, whereas the aluminum and the garbage and that, and a little bit of steel, obviously will be mixed in with the rest of the stuff, and then the garbage obviously is going in the garbage. So I don't know, I'm sure I'll show you something else to end this video off. Maybe when we're like completely done cleaning all this up, we'll show you then. Alright, so we're completely done now. So like I said, this Slim Jim full of aluminum. The 48 toter is about half full of aluminum. This is completely full of trash. Stripped that little bit of Romex, that, and then a little bit of stuff there, and that was it. So I stripped, put in some work. As you can see, the floor needs swept. There's crap everywhere. So that is the final result. About half full. Yeah, about half full, I'd say. And that's completely full. And then there's a couple small little pieces that I just threw in the number 1 bucket that were, you know, kind of bent and all that. Just getting the insulation off is just too much of a pain. Throw it in number 1 and be done with it. So that's pretty much it for this video for now until we do the scrap run. I don't know if we're going to do it this week or Monday, Wednesday, whenever we get to it. That's when we'll weigh up, like I said, the aluminum, the trash. We got to do that before. We'll probably do that tomorrow before I go take it out. Garbage is Monday, Saturday night now. So the end time was 6 hours and 10 minutes. So pretty much call it 7 hours by the time you factor in the time it took going there and getting it out of the dumpster. And then when we go to the scrapyard to actually sell it. So we'll just call it 7 hours even. About $7 or 7 hours even, and then we'll divide that by whatever it's worth, divided by 2. Like if I estimated if it was about 50 pounds at the low price of $2.65, which is what our bare right's going for right now, it'd come out, I think at 6 hours, I think it was about $20 an hour. Assuming it's about 50 pounds. So it probably would have come out to like 20. My guess is it'll be about $20 an hour. But granted, you need to divide it by 2 because there's both of us doing it, which makes it much easier. And if you were doing this by yourself, you could definitely do it. It'd probably just add an hour or 2, especially for like stripping the BX out. I'm sure you're done in the time lapse. You know, I'd kind of prep the next piece so it could be pulled. James could drill it, straighten it out, and put it in the pile. You're kind of starting to preload it. So with that, you'd have to, you know, walk back and forth every time. And then like with the stripping, you'd pretty much just need to let it pile up on the floor, and then you could peel the insulation off and then put it in the barrel. Whereas our way, you're doing it at the same time for the most part, other than a couple pieces that you saw me throw to the side. They just weren't they were stripped. They just weren't peeling out of the casing. So like I said, that'll be it on this for now. Any other finds that come out of the dumpster will probably just go in with the normal dumpster dive videos for the week. I probably won't make it a separate video like this one, like I did with this one. So 7 hours later, and 1 headache later. So, alright, we'll see you guys back at the dumpsters. Alright, so the BX haul, now that we did the scrap run, I just ran the math here. There was about 32 pounds of aluminum, so that was $14. 9 pounds of trash. And then the bare bright, since the price went up with $285, $131, all in $145.50, divided by about 7 hours, $20.78 an hour, which is not bad if it was just one person doing it, except for it was 2 of us, so that's not too good of a price. I'm actually not even sure what it would have been worth as is. I don't really know. Although I guess I can probably guess, because I know Dave had just turned some in, and it was about, so I can do 32 plus the 9 pounds of trash plus 46 of bare bright, so call it 87 pounds times that. He said 80 cents a pound. I don't know if that's if that's true or not. So $69.60 about, so about $70. So I mean, doubled your money, but it also took 6 more hours than it would have if you would have just turned it in as is. So, but anyways, the SpeedHex haul is now done, and actually the prices have gone up from when we originally stripped it, so we got lucky. But yeah, no, I say that was not worth it. I would have just turned it in as is, or maybe at least stripped the aluminum out from the number 1. Should have seen what that would have weighed, but anyways, that haul is done now.